hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts. Come and get them hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Hot facts. Gig economy. Robert Reese. News channel. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Hot facts, hot facts, hot facts. 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 Hey, with Robert Reese. Come and get them hot facts. Hot facts. Hot facts. Robert Reese. Gig economy. News channel. Hot facts with Robert Reese. Sit back, relax, and listen. Come on. Get these hot facts. K-Reese 007 for Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Thank you for tuning in. Hot facts, hot facts. Baby.
I want to give a big shout out to my brother, K-Reese 007. We got the same mom, same dad. We brothers, we look alike and everything else. Big shout out to him. But thank you everyone for tuning in. We got another episode of the gig world and what we got to talk about with DoorDash. Now, I got drivers in my area. Okay. Can John Cena beat Prime Mike Tyson? John Cena looked like he was doing drugs or The Rock is on steroids. How about that? That would be my thing for that. You got to put that stuff up there, right there, the wrestling stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get it all into you, but we're gonna talk about stuff right there. And give me one quick second here. Okay, let me go here. Let me do this. Let me see. All right, let me go to Google. Where's just a Google? I have to go into Google here, not Chrome. Into Google, go into Google here, go into here, StreamYard here, hit StreamYard here, go into Google, into the live show right here, just hit this right here, in the studio, boom, it should pop on up right there, do it, I'm gonna hit on allow. Without that, yes. Into without, bam, up in there just like that. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the gig stuff. I have drivers in my area, and a lot of you guys know that when you have a gig channel and you speak about the gig work and what's going on, some of the drivers who are just in your area, they will see your videos. If you talk to them, you interact with them, they start asking you questions also. With this whole rewards program, it's not only affecting everywhere else in America, it's affecting California also. Now, our market is a little bit different because we have Proposition 22. With Proposition 22, we are, no matter what, the whole state is earned by time. Okay. So, with the whole state being earned by time, we get a guarantee no matter what. And then with the guarantee, we also get benefits and all this other stuff. So, the rewards program that we are going to be experiencing here in California is going to be, good morning to you, man. It's going to be a little bit uh, different from what you guys are going to be expecting in your area. What I mean is that every Monday, because you guys will be earned by time, a lot of you guys don't understand that all of our money that we get for being active, it's calculated up, and every Monday we get money. Okay. Put it like this. If you do enough work, and let's say you do 2 days of work on DoorDash, you can get $100 extra on Prop 22 the next Monday. A little bit different from you guys going out and you guys are on a guarantee for the amount of money being made for that zone. That's how it is here. For each city and each zone it is, you make that minimum wage for whatever city it is. But we also get whatever the base pay. It's only the base pay, and that's it. So the base pay is never going to add up. So we will be getting money. You guys will not be getting that money because you haven't voted in to get that. You only got an hourly guarantee that says that if you work this much money, that's what you'll get. Okay. It's almost the same. Almost the same. But in California, it's hard for people like us to get deactivated or get contract violations how Nugs did. And that's the only way I'm going to be able to explain that to you unless you fully understand what I'm talking about. Then I can be able to have that conversation with you to fully break it down for people that may understand wherever you are. But I need someone to ask that question before I go ahead and just break that out for no reason. Okay. So we're gonna get into what's up dashing with John. We're gonna get into people dashing with John is here. I want all you guys now. I want all you guys to just understand this. John hit me and my wife kind of hard yesterday, and I was not able to really watch the gig gab like that. Because for those of you send prayers out for John, he put his video out. He's got bladder cancer, y'all, 40 years old, and tough man. And I understand what he's doing. He's throwing out the little jokes to keep his fight going up there. And I just felt a certain way on the inside. And I want y'all to go check him out. My man got knowledge. He got information. He been doing his thing. He got personality. He got charisma. His partnership with the Dashing Investor is unique. It's powerful. It's something desirable for a lot of people. Go ahead, check him out. Send some prayers out there for Dashing with John. All I got to say about that right there. We fighting. We there with you. This whole thing. Gig World Unite. Do what you got to do to get prepared for the fight. Okay? We had my man, his name was at the tip of my tongue. Like it was like Deuce Bigelow or Gigaholic. No, Gig Lebowski. Gig Lebowski was the last gentleman in the gig economy, and everyone knows that he was doing his treatments and everything, and he had the full bald head and everything, and Gig Lebowski beat it. That's our mindset and everything to give that power and love to Dashing with John. If you can agree with that, leave a thumbs up. If you don't agree with that, you hate mankind and you hate people. So don't be like that. Do what you got to do to support. Now, my market in California is a little bit different. Okay, so I want you guys to know what to expect from DoorDash in your market. And I want to give a big shout out to Dashing with John and the Investor because they went on to try to get to 100% AR. They also went into doing their thing, and they have figured out that the tier system, to at least in their individual markets, to what they have understood was, John says it's the same as Top Dasher, but you get the catering orders. Dashing Investor said it's really not going on here. It's really not going on here. They're saying that your ratings don't need to be all that. Ideally, from what they've experienced, if you're in that area, you're gonna have to listen to this. Now, there's gonna be people in their same markets that will say, "Hey, I want to try it out all myself to do like a few months to see what it does." You'll get people that do that, and then they'll have a different experience, but we won't know because they'll still be fixing things throughout on how it works. If you are doing DoorDash right now and you have received emails, we got a second email saying that the 15th, it's coming right around the corner. It's coming on up. Look at your spam mail, your junk mail. Go into your email address. I know some of us have like 10,000 emails that was never been checked, so you just don't get things that pop up randomly. But you don't know what's coming in. Check those things. Look for you want to make sure you look for also, you want to look for, where do I have it at down here? You want to look for the glitch problems that you are going to have. There are going to be glitch issues going on with your apps. It's going to be putting regular drivers out, scheduled drivers out, all these things until the day comes, and even then, you're still going to have issues. You're going to see scheduling problems. You're going to see timeouts. Uh, you're going to see wrong addresses. Uh, you're going to see drivers unassigning orders because they don't think the orders is what they should be receiving. You're gonna see a whole lot going on. So while all this is going on, I would suggest you as a DoorDash driver I would do it periodically. Every hour, I would log completely out of DoorDash every hour. I'm talking about log all the way out. And maybe I would say you should restart your phone every hour while dealing with DoorDash. Restart your phone every hour so you minimize what the glitches could be. A lot of you guys got to realize that the glitches stay in phones because your phone needs to update. And when you restart your phone, some of the updates go through. So I would suggest you, even if you think the rewards program is going to come in your area, to start to restart your phones every hour to make sure you are at least on your own update to your own phone so that you can benefit instead of being put on a back burner for what could be coming to you in your area. If that makes sense to you and you do the gig work, you'll leave a thumbs up about that because there's not a lot of people that are giving this information out. Now, I use Android. My wife uses Apple. There are certain things that are happening with Apple phone that, go ahead, let them know so that you ain't got to type all like that. Just tell them out loud what you're experiencing with Apple phone. We can let some of them know.
I've been sent to different addresses while navigating with the Google Maps on my iPhone.
Yeah, and she hates that. And we go through it to where we're trying to double check the address every single time before we even go. We're making sure that we are doing that because we have been sent on bogus journeys. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey or The Excellent Adventure. You don't want to get put in that at all. So we're going through that. Also, you got to understand that you will see drivers will start telling you what orders not to take in the area that you are in because the confusion is so wild that these drivers are going to try to deter you from being in the area so that they can see that, well, if I myself am over here, no matter what program it is, I'm gonna get the order. So they're still gonna try to make drivers leave. So you'll talk to drivers and checkouts and waiting at Popeyes or whatever else it is, and you're gonna hear them say that, man, it's not gonna work. I've been watching this, I feel this, and that's how they're going to be able to get drivers out of the way. That's what John says. DoorDash could have done better with this rollout. I'm saying that also, John, because to me, the rollout should have happened in California first. Okay? I think the rollout should have happened in California first. Some people say, why? The market with the most drivers and everything, let's see how it goes here. From here, we can now look at the next market that is huge, then go put it there, and then go ahead and do it like that. I think it would have worked out a whole lot better going from left to right. No way in the world should California have been getting this where we are now, but I do understand we are in our own market itself, the whole state. But I think this should have been rolled out here for the blueprint. If they're using the blueprint for guaranteed pay, they should have used the blueprint for this also. And I don't, maybe they just said, hey, let's just do it like this. Maybe this works better than doing it the way, maybe more people voted against the way I said it should have been done. And maybe some agreed with the way you said it should have been rolled out different, but no one really had a decisive advantage on how it should have been rolled out like that. You know what I mean? And I think that's where a lot of you guys with these gig chat channels, you got to realize that your voice, when you are not in those town hall meetings, your voice is louder like this. And this is the way that we get it out. John said, agreed. Also, everyone has this day before it hit, the markets were slow. And that's another one. Markets go slow. People remember when let's go back like 6-7 months ago. We would have things happen, or the DoorDash app would crash, and it crashed out for like half a day. Remember that when like the DoorDash app, it was out for like half a day? They were installing things to get ready for what's going on now. So there's always going to be a slow period that hits, okay? That hits. Now, when that slow period hits, I'm going to tell you, the drivers that have had the worst ratings are going to get hit with like everything. And I hate to say it, I don't want to be all the way cliche on me saying what I've been saying from the get-go, but if what I've been saying from the get-go is happening now, we all got to start talking about it. And these glitches, I got to give respect to the DoorDash revolution for talking about them. I'm upset. I'm going to keep it frank and all the way Ray real. I'm upset with the revolution for saying I told you guys, and I'm going to let you guys do it to put y'all part in, and I'm going to let y'all, because I already did all the work for us. No, man. There was a bunch of us putting out information about what's going on now. You do get your props, because in your area, what you are saying is significant to how it's working in your area. I also want to give a shout out to Ghost 77 out there. Ghost has sent in information and is going into what's going on out there also. And I would like to say to Ghost, thank you for that information. You guys got to look out for these glitches out there. And you also got to understand, go to the one about the shopping orders, go to the banner. Go to the banner about the shopping orders, please. A lot of you guys got to understand this, that during this whole process, there is a separate division with platinum drivers and everybody else. I'm going to be going over this right now for another black driver in my area, gentleman that sees me and my wife all the time getting it in. He told me, you have so much information and you're very knowledgeable. The other people, he said, they don't speak like you, but I know they're getting some information from you also. I said, yes. I let him know how many drivers I have out here, and now he's part of the group. And I described him. He said, yes, yes. So everyone who I'm describing, he's like, that's why, yes. Now, there's a difference in your rankings of DoorDash, okay? The difference in the rankings at GLM, I'm going to say this. You are hilarious. My wife just been figuring out that you are the party starter for Eli. And I don't know what you did, to be honest, to make it so you got 1,000% whatever you say goes, but more power to you. You make everything more entertaining to know what's going around with big loot. And more power to you right there, because my wife was like, oh, I think she going at Tammy right now too. So I was like, oh, see. So whatever you got going on, Eli likes that. And y'all got something that's part of my wife's soap opera that gets her. It's not All My Children, General Hospital. It's not none of that. It's not none of that. It's not none of that. You are like the reporter for all that. I just want to say that right now. I don't know how your patience is that high. I don't know how it is, but my wife enjoys it. I get mad 90% of the time, but 10% I enjoy it too. I just don't like it all the time because I just think it's overwhelming, but she loves it. Okay. Now, my gentleman asked me that he not only asked me, he showed me his ratings. His ratings are he's in the 90s. AR, he's in the 90s. His His on time early was at like 98. Completion rate was at like 98%. Everything was top notch. And he said, well, I haven't seen a Target order or any of like it was Target, Sally Beauty. He said he has not seen any of those in like a month and a half. I said, well, that's all we get. I said, we get the other orders for regulars, but Target, Stater Brothers, he said no Stater Brothers also. Target, Stater Brothers, Sally Beauty, and everything else. I said, we get all the time. Now, he said, why am I not getting it? And I said, for you to understand this, that even though you are a top dasher, you were turning down and you never opted into the shopping orders. So when you don't opt into the shopping orders, you're automatically not going to get those. Now, when you do get them and you hate them and you go slow, they're not going to send them to you. While the platinum drivers are going to have the ability to grab the catering orders, I will tell you what else is going to happen. A lot of those platinum dashers are not going to be able to receive the shopping orders also. They may be platinum, but they did not open them up to the shopping orders. The shopping orders is where you're going to see most of your $15 to $30 orders. The catering orders are not going to come as often because people and places don't order catering every day. So those are going to be far in between. You will see more shopping orders of $15 to $30 throughout the day, to where if you are already into the shopping program, which is the secret program for this whole program to still do what you got to do, you can do 10 shopping orders in a day. Damn near you'll make your if you do 10 shopping orders in one day, you're possibly going to be in the realm of $200 to $260 on DoorDash if you were only doing your shopping orders. The thing is, now they're going to make you do other orders to get it in, to make your schedule go all the way back around the shopping orders. With the shopping orders at some of these stores, there is a contract that they have to where they are already pre-packaged. My wife and I receive those all the time, where we will go into the heavy grocery market, and when we go in there, the orders are already pre-bagged up. So all they're doing is scanning each bag with all the items in, because it was picked by a worker inside the store, a real picker. She's picking it up to where those 40 or 45 items that you guys are seeing, I'm not doing 45 items for $20. The order is already packaged, so she just going picking up, put inside a cart, then putting it inside the car, and you get that order done in 12 minutes of time. A lot of you guys are not witnessing that because you guys have turned those down. The shopping orders is what's going to be all to where all the unicorns are going to be. Because people will say that I don't receive this many catering orders. Why should I have the higher program in the reward system? That is going to be the benefit to where if you are a platinum driver, you're going to get the catering orders periodically as long as your catering bag is verified. But if you are in the shopping, that means that you are going to get majority of your orders, I would say, because you don't know how often the shopping orders will be, but from the grocery stores, from Sally, Target, our Slater brothers here, and CVS and Walgreens, out of all 5 of those, you're going to get at least 65% to 70% more shopping orders than the regular orders, which means that they're going to just be giving you filler orders, at least in California with what we have here, filler orders to go ahead to get you set back up, so go ahead and shop. Now, once you get those, you got to understand, you're going to get your shopping orders, your filler orders, and you may get like 2 catering orders in a day if those places that you got it from order all the time and they give you thumbs up on the app. So that means that while being a platinum driver, you're going to be able, if you unlock and you opened up to opt in and you complete your shopping orders fast, you're going to get shopping orders, random fill-ins, and catering orders mostly throughout your shift. The issue is going to be that some people are going to say that I don't want to do all that shopping, getting out and going, doing all that work. They're going to say that I'm a delivery driver. I am not an employee. I beg to differ, simply because Wisconsin is all the way going to making the whole state. Okay? They already have the benefit portal out there. They're already making it so that Uber and Lyft are moving out because they're not classified right. They want to put you on schedules and blogs. So you guys got to understand what's really going on. And if you don't understand what's going on, you will be left out. Now, some people say, well, why would I be watching Hot Facts when he does animal videos, sports, he does all this other stuff, boxing and all this other stuff? Why should we be listening to gig information? Guarantee that whatever job you are in is going to go to get the items directly to the customer, not you having that job and a robot will come in. And now your job will be to go in to do what you were refusing to do in the first place, to now do this, to create your own schedule to work when you want. That's why a lot of you guys are going to be hit by the same information and the same thing that's going on. And you may be doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Brody, Curry, Medical Plasma, everything else, earthworms, mealworms, crickets, dog food. You may be doing all of this stuff, and you guys are laughing now, but it is what you will be getting into. Okay, shopping orders will be the main thing. Shopping orders will be the main things that people will be trying to fight over. You will be hearing people saying, well, these programs suck and DoorDash did not send me any shopping orders and all this other stuff. Watch the turmoil and fights that go through when you already see that since the deliveries, it's showing people, obviously I got another shopping order. Obviously, I want another shopping order. You know why he's saying obviously he's on another shopping order? Because those pay the most. But obviously he's taking those because they took that particular glitch out of the game. Obviously, the shopping orders. Obviously, I've been telling you guys this, that make sure you go and shop, because every company that you will be going into, they're going to have a shopping feature. What part of the game don't you guys understand about that? There is a shopping feature for most of the stores you will be going into. Women will start making more money on these apps because of all the makeup. Do you know when you got to go into Walmart or Target, you got to go look for tampons or perfumes, eyeliner? You don't know what's the difference between a pencil and a whatever. We don't know that shit. Guess who goes in there and gets that shit done fast? The women shoppers. Guess who's going to start making more money, putting up more content for bangers and unicorns, more than all you other men shoppers? It's going to be the women shoppers. Now, obviously, if we got to go to Dick's Sporting Goods, Big Five, or things like that, or we got to go to Target or Walmart and go to the sports section, obviously, some of us might be doing it better. But you got to also understand that sports was not made for men. For every male sport you have out there, there is a woman's sport, the exact same sport, which means that women are experiencing the same shopping to go get that same stuff also. Men might be put to the back burner of this thing through DoorDash. Now, if DoorDash starts doing more women uplifting, you'll start seeing more women drivers seeing that what? I can shop for makeup all day for other women. Women will tip me for finding what they cannot find. Let me tell you this. I guarantee there's been times where, and I'm pretty sure the customer never told this to my wife. I guarantee that my wife had to go in there and get something, and the customer probably has gone through so many people and they always get it wrong. And it was men drivers. They probably was like, damn, finally I get a woman that knows exactly where it is. And they probably gave her, that was probably one of her extra tips. Us men will never know that because you'll be like, damn it, I'm tired of looking around. I'm just going to go ahead and just get this anyway. If she don't like this, oh well. I'm telling you, shopping orders are going to be the hidden gems. Trust me. Trust me. The secret gems are going to be in the shopping orders. Also, I want to go ahead and get into this right now for the people in the gig world. And that's what I went into that also about how the top dashers are going to be misclassified because you'll have top dashers and some are not going to be getting shopping orders. I suggest that whenever they send you one, get it, do it as fast as you can, so you try to get into the freeway of them giving you more shopping orders. If not, you're going to be crying and making complaint videos. That's what you're going to do. And you'll run away like Pedro did yesterday when I hopped on screen. You'll just run away from the real stuff. Okay, get classified right. Do what you got to do. I didn't want to be on here for way too long because I have a very important live stream today with Jay Gunner, and we're going to be going over prejudice, Black people prejudice against their own race. We're going to be getting into a few things about that. It's going to be a supremely great interview. Discussion is what I would say. Some people don't know the difference between the two. It's going to be a discussion between myself and a racist. And we're going to be doing all of that. So tune in to that. It is going down. We will have fun. Hot Facts with Robert Reese. You guys want to be joined by my wife? We go in there. If you are too sensitive to understand discussion and topics, I suggest that you do watch so that you desensitize yourself. That is what I do say. For everybody else out there, any questions you guys want to go ahead and put out there, go ahead and put those in. We will be answering all those through chat, through everything else, but stay tuned. DoorDash drivers, this was just a little quick thing to get in there for you guys and make sure you guys are paying attention to the changes going on in your markets. We are about to go through it on the 15th. It starts here in California. We are getting it in. I want to say also that oh yeah, car maintenance. Car maintenance. Now we had something happen with the brake. Okay, the brake vacuum pump. We're getting it done by our own mechanic. Our mechanic is a mobile mechanic. We put money back into the gig world. He's gonna be coming on by. I think later on today, and we already got the part ordered. He's gonna go ahead and put that thing in to make sure everything is all the way good there. But people, just know that when you are doing these gigs and you are using your own vehicle, don't think that you can just get a car, just drive it, just to drive it and not do anything to a vehicle. Don't think you can ever do that. That is not the way to go. Always do your thing and make sure you are all the way good. Always check your tires. Always check your hoses. Always check your belts. Always do the things like that to make sure you can actually do what you want to do. Okay, make sure you get it in, you get it done, and you get it done right. For the rest of you guys, tune in for a very, 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 very great show coming up in just a couple hours with myself and JB Gunner. Is going to be very, very, very exciting. We're going to go over a whole lot of things, and stay tuned. And also, you guys, make sure, if you guys didn't see that, we had on here, featured on Hot Facts, the best brand new Sunday evening, week ending, hightail walking, chin in the air stalking, with my woo woo all day talking, getting it in. You don't need no limousine, but you could be limousine riding, jet flying, wheeling and dealing. Got my wife right here. Show me his hand right here. Woo! Take them out, fine and dine, wine and dine. Get it in, have them kids, make them all the way mine. Make sure you tune in. That was a little bit of Ric Flair for all y'all. Tune in to the Gig Gab, the best new Sunday week ending show we have in the gig economy. Watch out now. Done by two people who are getting it in and telling the truth. If you don't believe me, go see them in the booth. Click the link if you subscribe to both, or you ain't gonna be able to talk to none. Dashing with John, Dashing Investor. That's what I watch in the morning, people. That's what I watch on the evenings on Sunday. Get it in and don't be late. And when you do stop in, say Hot Facts said I have to go get a plate and then I'm ready to watch. And they go laugh and say, yes. Have a seat, eat your food, and watch. Ask a question. We'll help you. Because we always here to get this money. We out of here like Chuck Woolery and 2 and 2. Holla at y'all later. Peace out.